Okay, let me see how long I can get it to run for. All right, I'm gonna get ready to do the intro. You ready? Let me. All right, can you hear me? Simone?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. All right, we're gonna. I'm gonna count down, and then I'm not gonna say one and three, two. All right, everybody, welcome to the first episode of this new One Piece podcast. We're starting here, the New World podcast. Uh, we every week a new chapter comes out and it's crazy, and me and my roommate here sit here and talk in the front room for like 40 minutes about this crazy chapter, and I was like, we should just start recording this. This is too good not to record. So, starting with the return chapter 1054, 1054, the void month is over. We're going to start this new podcast every week, every hopefully Thursday or Friday, whenever the chapters drop. Uh, we'll be live here on Twitch at my channel, Young J Bar. But that's just me. I'm J Bar. If you want to say anything about yourself before we get started talking about this chapter,
We've been following One Piece since the beginning, and
I
we've
I
been loving it.
wish I wish I was there from the beginning. I was late.
It's all right. We're still here, and we're loving it. This series is so gold.
Yeah, I've got the chapter pulled up here on my screen. I mean, if we just want to start from, let's give a little recap of Wano because we've been gone for a month, right? Not like
Hmm.
a whole recap of it, but like the raid just ended, right? The raid that went on for a really fucking long time. Like that was almost as long as an arc itself. Like there was Wano, kind of like how Water 7 leads into Eni's lobby. We kind of have Wano, and then the raid arc, because that was like I think almost like not 100 chapters, but it felt like it took like a year and a half to get through that alone.
Yeah,
But
it's just they had important stuff that they had to do on these little side detail missions that helped bring out everything. But we got to know more in depth information about some of those side characters that we probably wouldn't have.
yeah, Oda's really good about that too, and he even mentioned it at one point. Like the reason his series ended up being as long as it is because he kept adding in characters, and he didn't want to sideline these characters. He wants to keep their perspective in there. He wants to, give as much information as he can. So the series has become crazy long, and I think Wano just goes to show it's like the pinnacle of that. There's a lot of moving parts.
3 different acts,
Yeah,
and then there like so much happening in each of those acts that was just like
remember trying to
Wano.
predict like based on the number of acts through where we're like, okay, when's the climax? What's the climax? Like we were
Yeah,
really
thinking that
fiending.
hellish shit was about to go down in Act Two.
Yeah, right. Uh, well, now we're at the end of that. Hella shit did go down. We beat two Yonko, and here comes Green Bull with his new devil fruit. Devil fruit. The forest fruit is what he said it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, which and the comparison he makes it a source of life that rivals the seas. That's a good I think that's crazy because it's like damn, forests really do be like that. They're big as shit.
And I feel like it's so much easier for Logia to awaken because
Yeah,
it's like you're already connected to the elements, and then being on ground, he's unstoppable. Damn near.
yeah.
That's like an earthbender being tethered to the ground. It's not much you can really do until you
It's even
disconnect
worse
him.
than that, bro. It's like he could do anything. Like look at
And
he
then it's probably nasty because he can probably make shit grow on the sea.
yeah he was flying across the sea, but yeah, imagine he could make like a grass path on it, kind of like
Just
how
like how
Aokiji,
Aokiji.
yeah, rides his
Yeah.
bike on the ice. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, his devil fruit is raw as shit. Too bad he is a fucking narc. This guy is kind of an asshole.
I feel like he was probably raised up
He
under
said
one of those
prejudice
strong
breeds
Marines.
stability. Yeah, he's got it. This motherfucker is crazy.
He was raised up around one of those strong-minded Marines, and that's like he didn't see. the evil that was being done as evil.
Yeah.
He just saw it as what justice was, as the uh, as how they were describing it as Marines. So it's just like he's so stuck in his ways. I don't think we're gonna have redemption from this character.
No.
But Aokiji was that character that was just like, I did this evil in the act of justice, and I understood that it's not, and I'm about to
He thought he
prevail.
kind of thought, yeah, for a while he thought he was doing the lesser of evils when he was over there, but then it got to a point where he was like, I can't uh, consciously work for the Marines anymore.
And definitely not working under Akainu, because
Yeah,
Akainu
Akainu and his
was
justice.
is justice incarnate. So he feels like, whatever his meaning or understanding of justice is all. That's the end all be all. There is no changing it. There's no utilizing other forces to get to justice. It's he's the justice, and if he can't do it, then it can't be done.
That's why,
And that's
yeah,
like his belief with the warlord system and the Yonko.
which
They don't
everyone
they don't
they're
like
all
that
they were
system.
all right about that too. The warlord system was something that fucking the warlords just ended up abusing the shit out of and causing civilians to suffer. We saw it in
Hmm.
Alabasta and Dressrosa. We have two whole fucking arcs about crooked warlords that we got to stop.
Yeah.
And we see Akainu talking about his justice. Like, oh god, I gotta scroll so far down. I'm gonna go scroll past this little Shanks drop here. We talk about Akainu and his justice because he brings that up this chapter again. He's like, I've got to fucking step in myself this time. At the end here, he's like, yeah, we got to strike back and return fire on all fronts because this motherfucker's like, god damn it, I've got to step up and do something. I can't Sengoku this. Because Sengoku didn't really do any fighting until the Paramount War, and before that, have we seen him fight in any flashbacks? We just
I
know
was
that
there for flashbacks, so
we
it could
just
only be
we can assume that he was a
summarized what he
fighter.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah. Especially to get to the position he's at now, he had to have shown some type of.
because we know he's also just a good leader too.
Yeah, but if you can't back it up, if you can't even fight, they're not necessarily going to
He
use
was
you.
a pretty good middle ground between the Celestials and the Marines. Much better than Akainu is, because at least he was going behind the Celestials back and shit with like what's his face Corazon. That was completely under the table. Only he only Law and Sengoku know Corazon existed. Really. Yeah, oh, and Doffy.
Yeah. Well, the rest of those pirates knew as well.
Oh yeah, I guess the all of
The
Doffy's
Don
crew.
Quixote. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're fucking stupid. Except for Senor Pink. Senor Pink is the fucking best character in Dressrosa. That boy is hard boiled as fuck. So okay,
Hyper boy.
I had to scroll past it to get down here to talk about Akainu. Shanks is here, and he's a bitch again. He's not coming to say hi. And at the end, because I'm also at the end of Whole Cake on my reread. When Luffy's bounty gets posted for the first time, and it's 1.5 billion. Shanks, it shows a shot of Shanks gets it, and he's like, "Ah, Luffy, it's almost time to meet up again." But it's still, I guess, it's not time. Fucking,
No, and it's not going to be time because now that he's
he's
so
scared.
adamant and he's no, I think he wants to go find the One Piece just to be there when Luffy gets there.
What? Okay, so hold on.
I
Let
think
me.
that's when he wants to meet him because Luffy is really, really strong in his desires to do this, and he's trying to do that now. So Shanks is just like,
Well, it doesn't matter if Luffy he wants to do it now, but motherfucker's got to get one more road poneglyph. We have no clue where that one is.
or what if they want to go with Luffy to see it, and they know where the next poneglyph is, and they're just gonna wait there
I feel
and then
like
ride
maybe
together.
maybe Shanks knows where this next poneglyph is. Maybe it's in his backyard, as he referred to, as there's his territory. We have yet to be in his territory. Been through every other Yonkos, and we know Blackbeard's territory is just the last island that isn't Laugh Tale. I can't remember the name of it. The one where everyone hangs out at the end of the red line.
Yeah.
I really hope we go to Elbaf next. We got either Elbaf or Vegapunk soon.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see him. And now that they stole Kuma back, Vegapunk might be coming out to
And maybe it's a good thing we did this podcast late because fucking yesterday in an interview, Oda said that the next thing that the next mystery he wants to unwrap is the Void Century. Like, what the fuck? How are you just gonna say that in an interview, dude? The implications are huge.
It's about to be. They're about to find something. They might find a log. Oh, wait a minute. There is a straw hat that has a logbook.
Usopp.
No, I'm talking about our newest straw hat has a logbook
Oh
correct.
yeah, she has Odin's book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, so Oda also said when they find the One Piece, the series is over. So I think that 100% confirms that the One Piece is not information. It's nothing about the Void Century. We're gonna find out what the Void Century is before we get to the One Piece. That's crazy.
Yeah. But the One Piece, the series may be over because now they have the information they need to combat to start the next
They're starting
series.
the next series. No, Oda said after One Piece he wants to travel and be sleep in a different bed every night and visit a bunch of hot springs. Like maybe he writes Two Piece in fucking 16 years, but I think he's taking a break from writing for a while when this shit's done. This has been ongoing for 25 years. 25 years as of yesterday. That's why he did all these interviews and shit. Yesterday was the 25th anniversary.
This year is really the best series.
It is. Especially because you get such poetic justice like fucking Fire Fist Ace dies just for Sabo to get the Mero Mero no Mi and become the Flame Emperor Sabo. Like, oh, come on, bro. I was really worried before this information came out that like, oh my god, they're setting up another fucking Luffy's brothers getting captured again. He's got the Luffy's brother with the fire fruit got captured at the fucking Reverie, and the
Ooh, that would
Marines
have
are
been
gonna
sad.
the Marines are gonna execute him, and Luffy's got to go save him again. And I was like, no, we're not doing Marineford Part 2, bro. We're not doing that
Because if
again.
that was the case, that's when he would have opened up his awakening. But what would he open up and unlock now? Because if he fails to save him,
He wouldn't. That's the parallel to the Marineford Part 1. He can't fail. Sabo can't die.
I hope so.
Apparently,
I
Cobra's
really
dead
do.
though. What if? Oh man. So we know
You
Sabo
really
didn't
think
do
he
that
killed
shit.
Cobra?
No, fuck no. I think it was part of Eames' plan or something. CP0, Celestial Dragons. There's a conspiracy going on here because they also say that Vivi went missing soon afterwards, and I think that Sabo grabbed her. Like he got her. Like someone tried to kill her, and and Cobra died protecting her. And so now she's under the protection of the revolutionaries. And so the world government is attempting to spin it as, fucking Flame Emperor Sabo that everyone loves so much killed King Cobra. Which, I mean, a lot of people might look at that headline and be like, oh, he's out here killing fucking world nobles, this is my revolutionary king. But how many people know that like how fucking good of a guy King Cobra was, and he was going up there to shit on the Celestials and figure out what the fuck's going on in this world government.
I think if anything, they killed him, tried to blame it, but I think that he might be still alive and they think he's dead.
Yeah, I think there's a chance he's still alive as well. Once again, it's just this is the newspaper is the spin. You cannot trust the fucking newspaper. Like
I don't know.
Morgan, no, he's the biggest spinner of them all. He'd be fucking writing it from. He's the straw hat bias, bro.
But
That
he wants to get the truth out there, whereas the
I,
world government
yeah,
doesn't.
he wants to get the truth out there, but because he says the truth is the way more interesting story. He says that, and then in the fucking last newspaper he wrote before the last one we saw before this one in Wano, his ass was calling Luffy the fifth emperor. That's propaganda. That was fucking propaganda.
No, that was the start of what's to come. And
Nah,
now
he was not fifth emperor status then. You don't
he
become
was
the fifth.
doing.
You don't become a fifth emperor from beating a fucking emperor's general. Okay. If that's the case, then call fucking Zoro an emperor.
No, but that was the start to becoming an emperor. He took down one of the craziest,
He didn't take down shit in Whole
craziest
Cake.
strong
He
Yonko commanders, and then got out of Big Mom's territory seemingly unscathed.
so did Beige. Gang Beige escaped that shit just like he did.
But Gang Beige didn't declare war on Big Mom.
I
Come to her
he attempted
territory.
he attempted to assassinate her. He betrayed her.
Listen, it was already known that Luffy declared war against her. Came
Yeah.
into her territory, stole his crew member back. That's not something that anybody can just do.
Hey, 2 crew members. We got Jinbei out of that too.
Yeah,
He showed up and said, "I'm not scared of you, Big Mom. I how could I be scared of a mere Emperor of the Seas when I'm on the crew of the Pirate King?"
exactly. So
Yeah.
Luffy was doing shit. Like you can't really just water that down. He
Still,
deserved to be
I
called the
don't
fifth
think he was.
emperor.
I don't think he was an emperor. I think that was some propaganda on Morg's part because he's a fucking Straw Hat fan. Which I mean, hey, we know Luffy's fruit be influ. He was next to Luffy, right? What if that Nika fruit was influencing, bro?
Hey, but
Hey,
you gotta
what?
remember
Okay, hold on. What's the bitch in the Revolutionaries Army that has the what is it? The
the
rally
cheer
fruit?
fruit.
The cheer fruit. What's better, bro?
Mhm.
Which has better rallying properties? And also, I feel like she's not using that ability well enough because Sabo is doing a better job than her without a devil fruit. Like, what's that cheer fruit doing?
Well, when they go to different villages, they get people to rally up under them.
Sabo just does it naturally. The fucking all the civilians rally up underneath him. The impoverished,
But that's
the
because they see
oppressed.
how strong he is. So they're rallying up under somebody who's shown his strength.
Yeah,
That's the weak coming to the strong. What the cheer fruit does is really manipulation. But they're also still telling the truth. Like you guys come up under us and we'll be able to protect you.
yeah. Imagine the cheer fruit was in the hands of someone like Blackbeard.
Then it would be horrible because
Well, I mean,
he could have
he tried to
if
get a
that was
hold of
one
it,
of his
didn't he?
two. I don't know.
I
But
think.
if that was one of his two devil fruits that he would have had, he really would be
The
nasty.
thing is, it doesn't need to be. I mean, he's already nasty. Are you kidding me? He's got the quake fruit and the dark fruit. He's already nasty. But he's been going around. We know his crew's been going around stealing devil fruit powers. We know he can steal devil fruit powers somehow and give it to his crew members.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't have to go through the thing of like killing someone and then finding the fruit anymore. He can just be like, "Boop, I'm taking your fruit and I'm giving it to my crew member here." So it would be crazy if one of his crew members got it as well. I think
But then they're taking people off the revolutionaries and off the world government side.
so he said he was always searching for the dark fruit because he needed it. He apparently knew about the power stealing abilities that it may or may not have. Do you think he knows anything about the Nika fruit? Is that a Shanks is the only pirate that knows about that?
He probably didn't know, or he just didn't know what it looked like.
Because we know Blackbird
So
likes
the dark
history.
fruit is helping to be able to steal it.
That's what I'm saying. Like if he knew about it, he would definitely want to steal it, right? Fucking bastard, bro. I wonder.
That was the goal.
I hope we can get Kuma back because they mentioned that he was fucking just a brain dead slave to what's his face at the beginning or during the Reverie initial, and
Mm-hmm.
and he knew that he would be losing his own self pre time skip. That's when he goes and just as he saves the Straw Hats. Like I wonder if we can get him
His
back.
last act of kindness.
I wonder if we can get him back or if they're saving him just so they can put him out of his misery.
Honestly, I think it might have to be something. that the Cheer fruit and Eva can do.
Eva might be able to do something. Yeah. Been a minute since we seen them.
He was really a goat ass character.
Yeah, I love him or her, depending on the day.
Them.
Them. And then I can't believe we got a fucking internal investigation unit for the Marines. Like these motherfuckers are gonna tell on themselves. We investigated ourselves and we're innocent. Whose idea was this?
Well, you do need it in case somebody is.
They're thinking about traders and stuff like that, I assume. Because I mean, Virgo, big example. That motherfucker.
But you have so many people that left the Marines to become pirates, so you got them as well. And you want to see
Yeah.
who else they could have been influencing while they were in the Marines.
Fucking
To see
who's
when they want
who.
to leave. X Drake.
X Drake. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I just want to know. I want to know whose idea it was and who implemented it. Is all because I know Akainu didn't. It was not his idea. Akainu's just fucking.
And then you got the biggest one of all. Aokiji left.
Oh,
the fucking admiral left. Like, yeah, you want to be able to investigate all this shit.
Yeah. Didn't someone mention Aokiji was doing work with Blackbeard somewhere? The last time we saw him was at Punk Hazard when he saved Smoker.
I think someone said that he was in Blackbeard's territory, but I don't know if
maybe it was just in his territory. I think Doffy got mentioned. Yeah, maybe because he's not a bad guy like that. But what the fuck is he doing?
But Blackbeard's plan is still not told to us.
Yeah.
So Akiji probably could have found out some of his plan, and it could coincide with what he wants done as well.
Mm-hmm. God, Flame Emperor Sabo looks so cool.
Like, honestly, if we would have got a new Marine group or something like a Neo group that just wanted to keep the ideas, like what Sword is essentially.
Yeah.
But more well known, and then they combat the pirates and the world government because of the world government's corruption. I think that would have been wild as fuck to see.
Yeah, maybe it's like all the Marines that are fucking tired, like that know about the celestial dragons being just above them, and they're like, we don't want to be lapdogs, you know. We want to bring our justice to the world, and we don't fucking need you to tell us how to do it.
You need that investigation for all the pirates all the Marines that were working with pirates taking bribes.
So that's
from Arlong Park.
That's what I'm saying. I need to know which Marine came up with this idea, because that talks to the intentions of this investigation unit, because you're bringing up good intentions for it all. I'm like, as if the Gorosei said put this shit in. That's nothing good. That motherfucker's only there to shut people up.
Helmeppo's dad, all those good ones, and then the bad ones would be Fujitora swaying, Sengoku not wanting to be a part of too much. Garp hates the Celestials and made it known. He doesn't want to move up because he doesn't want to be under them. Investigations to see why they're still here, but not doing necessarily what they want them to do.
Right.
Because it isn't just all a smooth running organization when you got so many people that feel differently about the ship.
No, yeah, we know that.
Starting Sword. If they were to find out about that, that'd be something that they were looking for, because what the fuck is Sword supposed to be doing? And why don't they know about it, you know?
Sword was kind of like their own CP0. It was to counteract that influence. It's fucking Gorosei overreaching on everything. Then Goku, you want to have a little bit of control, but obviously Sword wasn't fucking shit. Just X-Trick left. And then what is it now? It's just
Sword.
I thought, is he undercover for Sword in the Beast Pirates? Yeah. Okay, but he's still a bum. That motherfucker does nothing but lose. He did nothing in Wano, dude. Nothing.
He got the information they needed, didn't he?
What information did they did he get?
Damn, I don't remember.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's out of the like, what could Sword have benefited from the outcome of Wano, information wise? Like, I mean, obviously they benefit from it because two emperors got rocked, and the new emperor is a cool guy. But like, yeah, what the fuck what did X Straight get out of that shit? That motherfucker, Kobe is doing more work for Sword, protected. Oh, actually, maybe he ain't because he ain't protecting anybody. Fucking King Cobra's dead.
We don't know that. That could just be their plot.
Sword is nothing but taking L's, Sengoku.
I don't know. I think they got this.
I'm sure they're fine. It would be cool to see like a internal revolution in the Marines like that. Maybe
Oh
some
yeah.
of them they get sick of fucking Akainu's justice, or more and more people start finding out about the celestial dragons. Are like, I don't want to work for those guys.
I want the Gorosei to be pissed and start trying to fire people, and then that starts the Neo Marines coming
Yeah,
out
and they're like,
strong.
oh, you're fired. Oh, well, I don't work for you, so
Hmm.
that'd be good. That'd be good.
Or like they start having them try and take out Marines, but everyone else doesn't understand why. But the Marines they're taking out are ones that are going against them, and they're just like, we can't have
It's
them.
like
They're
some
traitors.
in Star Wars, like what the fuck was their order 666, the devil number, whatever the fuck, where they start shooting all the kids, but instead of just
Hmm.
blindly listening, they don't, and they're like, I'm not gonna fucking do that.
Hmm.
Man, I'm so glad there's no break next week too. Like we're just new chapter next week. Uh,
Yeah, it's gonna be the finishing. Well, not the
we got
finishing,
it.
but
We got to
they
be
shouldn't
leaving
be
Wano soon.
fighting Green Bull. Yeah, they
Yeah,
shouldn't be fighting him for super long.
no, yeah, that's what I was gonna. I'm wondering how the fuck they're gonna stop it, because I mean, even though they were weakened, he still did beat up the first mates of Kaido the Beast Pirates. He beat up King and Queen, and now he's fighting Yamato, Mononosuke, all the scabbards. Like, I mean, those guys aren't weak, and I don't think that they could beat Green Bull in the fucking slightest. So who's gonna stop them or hold them off long enough so that Straw Hats can get off Wano? Because we
I
know
really think that you guys are sleep on Kinemon.
I don't think he can solo him just because he's got fire. Like, if that's the case, watch out for Sabo. That motherfucker is gonna lose.
I don't think he's gonna lose, buddy.
Uh,
You think? Wait, you said Green Bull's gonna lose?
yeah, if he fights Sabo,
Okay. Yes. Yes.
anyone with fire. Mononosuke too. I mean, he should be breathing fire on him right now. He need to work on that.
I don't know what that was.
He tried to, and then just bit him.
Yeah, he didn't do nothing but a pepper breath.
So we've had our festival, our post arc party. We've seen bounties go up. We haven't seen the rest of the crew's bounties go up yet, though, like Zoro's and Sanji's and shit. Because right now, Sanji's bounty is higher than Zoro's by like 100,000 burying it, right?
I
His is
think so.
his is like 630,000, and then Zoro's is like 620,000 or something like that. So I think Zoro's is gonna go up above his again. I think Zoro's got to be. He might hit. I don't think he's gonna hit a million berry or
Oh no, he's
billion.
definitely.
I don't think he's hitting a billion yet. Even though he's the right hand of an emperor. You think
Nah, that boy getting a billion.
he's either throwing up to a billion? Sanji's not going up to a billion. No way.
No, but once they hear about how,
Was Queen a billion?
I think so. I think all three of them were a billion.
Jack was a billion.
Mm-hmm.
Jack. Oh my god. I love that everyone in the One Piece community knows that Jack is a fucking bum. That motherfucker.
Well, King and Queen called him a fucking bum.
Dude. Bro, every time he's on screen, he's fucking. Except for when they introduced him, when he was fucking up Zhao, he just loses. He went up to fucking Zanusha and started trying to blow up its leg and didn't think for a second. He's like, yeah, the stupid fucking elephant's dead already. It's not going to hit us with the giant trunk that's right in front of us. Which it wouldn't have unless Mononosuke said to. But then they were like, "Oh no, the trunk!" And it took it out in 2 seconds. He's dead. And then he's fucking under.
But the way that he survived was
I was
nasty.
gonna say,
Him
do we?
being part fishman is
Yeah,
crazy.
I was gonna say that we know how he survived that because he's part fishman underwater down there.
Mhm.
Fucking bastard. And then,
That was wild as hell.
and then
Just sitting there like, come get
he
me.
said, "Yeah, come get me," just for him to pull up in the raid and get washed again. He ain't shit.
It just they really handled him.
It's so funny, bro. Like, oh no, there's no way that dude's got a fucking billion berry bounty. That guy is no.
No, he was probably
I guess he was.
terrorizing
Yeah, he is a little fucking terrorist. We saw what he did on Zhao, dickhead.
them fucking bombs that he was using from Joker.
Yeah.
He was fucking terrorizing hella villages, just racking up. It was probably hella Marines that wasn't ready for the poison, and he was just beating their ass.
So hey, Big Mom can go back to her territory, but where's Kaido going? Where the fuck was he chilling before Wano?
Oh, he
Yeah,
probably has a territory, but he's just been in Wano so long that it moved there.
yeah.
Well, he probably can go back.
Okay. Wait, we just hit the 30-minute mark. Will's around the corner. Any
Okay.
you wanna wrap up thoughts? Do you want to talk the predictions for next chapter?
One Piece is the greatest series ever. Luffy is about to come out and see Green Bull handle him slightly. Matter of fact, no, I think Zoro about to come out and test some new fucking ability he didn't test on King.
Ooh, yeah, maybe. I don't think he ever. Remember when he tried to hit Kaido with the big Enma slash, that was absorbing his arm in hockey, and he missed.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna hit the Green Bull with that shit. That'd be
And then
sick.
when he fights Shiryu in the future,
Yeah.
that eye is
Oh my
opening.
god, bro. Shut
That
up.
eye is
Shut
opening.
up. Okay.
Shiryu is, of course, Mihawk, but
Oh, Mihawk.
Shiryu is going to be the reason that eye opens.
Hey,
Mihawk
Mihawk's finally
is,
gonna get a bounty.
well, yeah, he's coming back to the Red Hill
Yeah.
Pirates.
Well, you thought what? Shut up. All right, all right. This episode, I'm gonna put it out on Sunday on YouTube when the official chapter drops. So hopefully I don't spoil as many people, but it'll be live. Hopefully every Thursday or Friday, one of the 2 days, whenever we can sit down and talk about the new chapter that dropped. So then next week for 10:55, we'll be here. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you next week.
Yo, boy.